YouTube, it's me, Juana de la Selva, Jayne of the Jungle. I'm coming to you with a video today about lucid dreaming. I am obsessed with lucid dreaming. Being a dream explorer has a word, it's called Oneironaut. And it's spelled O-N-E-I-R-O-N-A-U-T, kind of like an astronaut. Isn't that cool? It means a dream explorer. So I'm going to show you how to become a dream explorer today, right now, with these 5 tips. Number 1, dream journaling. So you need to have a dream journal, and you need to keep it right next to your bed, right next to your pillow, with a pen. A pen and a journal, not your phone. I'm telling you, if you get onto your phone's gonna distract you, you're gonna forget the majority of your dream, and then you just fucked yourself, I'm telling you. I'm sorry, but you just don't wanna do that. The moment that you wake up, the second you start to become conscious, you wanna roll over and start writing it down as quickly as you can, because if you wait, if you go, oh, I'm gonna remember later, you'll start losing 50%, 75%, all of your dream recall. You just lose it all the longer you wait, seconds after you wake up. So you want to do it the moment that you wake up, before you even open your eyes. Like, I literally will keep my eyes closed and roll over to my journal and start just writing down while I'm barely even awake. And the crazy thing is, I won't even remember having written down what I wrote down the same morning. So I'll wake up later that morning and reread my dream journal, and I will barely remember what I wrote down. So you're tapping into a part of your consciousness that normally is not shown to you. It's usually not available, but you're trapping it and getting it into your dream journal before you even are consciously aware of it, which is amazing to me. The dream journaling practice builds on itself. So every night you'll notice at first you might remember one little detail, and then the next night you'll remember 2 lines of detail, and then the next night you'll have a paragraph, and then the next night, pretty soon, you're writing down pages of dream notes, more than you can even jot down. It takes me like 10 minutes sometimes to write down pages of dream notes for multiple dreams a night, waking up multiple times in the morning. The second tip is to go to bed early. You have to get plenty of rest. So you have to get lots of sleep. You have to go to bed early so that you can get all of your restful sleep in, because the dreaming happens earlier in the morning when you start becoming more conscious. So if you don't get enough sleep, then you won't be able to remember your dreams. It'll just be harder. So you have to get plenty of rest. That way you're rested, and then you can start to take in the information consciously and get it written down in your dream journal. Reality checks, number 3. So in the dream world, we tend to do similar things to as we are doing in the real world. There'll be little tips in your dream that show you that it's a dream, like the presence of perhaps dinosaurs or Elvis Presley in the corner of the room. And those will be your tips to realize that you're dreaming. It's almost like your subconscious is like, do you realize you're dreaming? So you have to do these reality checks where you ask yourself, am I dreaming? And so you have to be able to be willing to question whether or not you are dreaming in waking life. So all throughout the day, I will look down at my hand and say, am I dreaming? And my hand will look normal. But if I'm in the dream world, if I'm dreaming, then my hand will have like 6 fingers, or they'll be like wavy, a wavy, weird shaped hand, or I'll have like this weird alien hand. And as soon as I see that, then I'm like, I'm dreaming. And then I know I can go flying away, because flying is my favorite part of lucid dreaming. So you want to do these reality checks. You can also do them by plugging your nose and trying to inhale. And if you can still smell, obviously you're still dreaming. If you can't smell, then it's real life. You can also practice jumping. So if you jump up and down in the dream world, it's like this wavy, like liquidy world where you're kind of like able to swim in the sky. So you'll notice if you jump up and down in a dream, you'll notice, oh, I'm dreaming. But if you jump up and down in normal life, it's just normal. Number 4, you kind of have to be sober. It's really good motivation for you to stay sober. So if I drink at all, I'm going to be tired and I'm not going to remember my dreams. If I smoke at all, smoking weed definitely ruins my chances of remembering dreams. It makes everything more foggy, and it just makes it much harder to remember any details from my dreams. And it just significantly reduces my dream recall and my ability to become lucid in dreaming. Like, it is almost impossible for me if I smoke any amount. Even if I smoke early in the day with the intention of dreaming that night, it still messes it up. So it's actually motivation for me to stay sober, which I love, because it's very motivating for me to stay sober to dream, because it's so much fun. Number 5, affirmations. So you can tell yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, I just tell myself, Tonight in my dreams, I will realize I'm dreaming. Tonight in my dreams, I will realize I'm dreaming. Tonight in my dreams, I will realize I'm dreaming. Oh, by the way, this microphone is a lavender wand that my friend Lily made for me. It's made out of lavender and it smells so good. And this is, you can buy one from her. She's Lyria Love on Instagram, so if you want to purchase one from her, and you can be a dork like me with my microphone. So yeah, those are my 5 lucid dreaming tips. Number 1, dream journaling. First thing in the morning, right next to your bed, pen and paper, physical pen and paper. And don't wait. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to write down my dreams when I have breakfast. You'll forget all of it by then. It's garbage. You want to do it the moment you're starting to wake up. Number 2, go to bed early, get plenty of rest. You gotta get 8 hours plus of sleep. You gotta be so rested that you're gonna be starting to wake up around 5 a.m. naturally rested. So you wanna go to bed at like 9:30, 10 p.m. Unless you're unemployed and you can sleep all day, that's awesome. Then you can go to bed later, but you just wanna make sure you get plenty of rest because you're only gonna remember your dreams when you start to become more conscious after your body has rested. Number 3, reality checks. You wanna check your hands. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Jumping up and down, am I dreaming? Number 4, be sober. It's just a good idea anyway, you know? It's healthy and it's really exciting to be able to remember your dreams. What I learned about dreaming through this book called Dream Yoga by Andrew Holochek is that our state of being, so the more consciously aware you are in waking life, the more consciously aware you'll be in your dreams. Think about that. Kind of crazy. That blew my mind because it made me realize like how often are we doing things throughout our day without really being conscious of them or just kind of subconsciously going through the motions. We're driving the same route we always do. We're doing the same things. We're kind of in a little bit of a dream state even while we're awake. So the more you kind of snap out of it and be like, am I dreaming right now? What is going on? Am I being conscious? Like the more you kind of tap into this present moment more often, the more you will do so in your dreams. So isn't that motivating, you know, to become more consciously aware, to not let our subconscious mind rule as much, and to wake up a bit more in real life and in our dreams. Number 5, affirmations. Telling yourself over and over, tonight in my dreams, I will realize I'm dreaming. And the more you tell yourself that, I almost have to get obsessed with it. I repeat and repeat and repeat it till I'm almost annoyed with myself saying this, but that's how it sinks into your subconscious. And then while you're dreaming, you'll become aware that you're dreaming. And once you are lucid, the possibilities are endless. The reason I love lucid dreaming so much is it feels exactly like you are awake, like right now. I'm as awake as I am now, as conscious and feeling sensations and able to make decisions as I am now in a dream. I don't know if you realize how awesome that is. It's insane. You can fly, you can change things. The funny thing is that you can explore the dream world consciously. So the weird thing is that people, as soon as I become lucid, I tell people in the dream, we're in a dream right now. This is a dream. And people will look at you like, okay, you're weird. And I'm like, no, this is a dream. You're a dream person. And sometimes I've been like touching somebody. I'm like, can I touch your face? And they're like, and I'm like, whoa, it feels so real. Sensations feel real in a dream. And it makes you realize, if everything feels this real in a dream, how real is real life? I'm gonna leave you with that thought. Life is but a dream. I love you. Happy lucid dreaming.